My goals for 2025 for YouTube and my personal life. I haven't got it figured out. Show you from further away. Look at all of the babies sleeping. They're so cute. Welcome back to Château Madness. These are all the cookies that I made already because we are doing a Château Christmas market today. It's more like a neighbor and friend get together. But so we're in the middle of preparing it. It's Sunday before Christmas also. You'll be watching this on New Year's, so Happy New Year! But yeah, for me to take a break properly, I'm just pre-producing all this content for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna show you all the cookies I made. So these are little cinnamon rolls with nuts and raisins. These are just ones with pecan nuts because not everybody loves raisin. These are citrusy buckwheat gluten-free cookies. And these are mini Stollen. And this recipe I got from Zucker and Jagdwurst, the German website. And I've just made 1.5 liters of cashew milk for chocolat chaud. The vegan milk maker is still making quite a bit of noise. I hope the noise cancelling in the post-production will handle this. But yeah, you guys, I mean, it's crazy. It's so crazy. It's my second year in France and I'm hosting quite a big event, I would say, because it's a lot of neighbors, a lot of people that I've known along the way. But we talked about this yesterday with Alexi, that being a foreigner, you'll always end up being a foreigner, but you can always make an effort to not be a foreigner and to, I mean, not being foreigners may be weird, but you can make an effort to assimilate in a certain way. I am Polish and I know how my assimilation into German society went because my parents were really peculiar about this, and I think lots of Polish people were. Because when we came to Germany, we wanted to be more German than the Germans even. So we kind of assimilated very fast and very quickly. We were not speaking Polish anywhere. We were really aware of that. And I think I am doing kind of a similar thing here in France. I'm trying to assimilate as quickly as possible, trying to be Frencher than the French sometimes. And I think you need to find a balance with like respecting your roots, but at the same time also embracing the new. So yeah, I think after 2 years, I'm starting to find some kind of rhythm and balance in this, but it's still a whole thing, you know. It's gonna take me some more time, definitely. I haven't got it figured out, but one of my YouTube goals is definitely growing this channel, and growing this channel in a really sustainable way, like I have been, I hope I have been. So what I decided on is switching up the schedule. I will do video uploads just once a week. On Sundays, Sunday mornings to be precise. I want to try if that works for you guys. And if it doesn't, then we'll switch it over again. But I think Sunday morning is kind of good because it's morning for Europe and it's late evening in the US. So I'm kind of like getting both. I don't know, maybe it makes sense, maybe it doesn't. So yeah, we're switching schedules to Sunday and just one upload a week, which is more sustainable for me. But if you join my Patreon, which is €5 per month, you will get 4 extra videos because I'm switching the second video of the week to Wednesdays on Patreon. Because I thought on Patreon I could share more easygoing videos that I just quickly film on my phone and that I quickly cut through, and it will always be a really live update, because some of those videos here I need to pre-produce because I'll be also on the way, I'll be out and about, I'll be going back to Germany, I will be on vacation for 3 weeks, but I still want you to continue having videos and having updates from the Château. So that means I need to pre-produce the content. But what you'll be seeing on Patreon is more kind of the situation where I'm right now, and you'll be able to follow my life even more closely. And I find that this is quite a good deal. I mean, it's €1 something, €1.25 per video in the end. So it's not so bad, isn't it? And switching my videos over to Patreon, the second video, also allows me to build up a more steady income, to be all honest with you. Because as I mentioned in my last video, AdSense can be very fluctuating and I really want to grow out this community. The other perk that I'm working on will be a live kind of Q&A with the Patreons. I won't start them until the month of March for sure, because I just won't be around to actually like properly do it. If you want to join my Patreon, it's €5 a month and the link is down below and you can help me immensely with this. My other goal for 2025 is actually bringing back the podcast. And if you haven't listened to the podcast, I will also leave a link in the description box down below. It was called Queer French Farmhouse. Then I renamed it Beyond Château Walls. And now I'm kind of thinking, maybe I will stick to Queer French Farmhouse because that's, in the end, that kind of sums up my life. I'm a queer person and I don't want to talk just about queer topics. I think life is more than one side, you know? Life is colorful, life is all shades, and life includes everything. So I want to talk about all the things that are surrounding me in French culture and things like this. So I'm kind of gathering a bit, and I am planning for a release of the season 2 of the podcast in the second half of this year. Look at these babes, they are filled with spinach. What we'll also be making for this little get-together is pizzas, and I already made also a gluten-free pizza dough because we have people who are gluten-free. You guys, there is always something to do. And if you haven't known or if you haven't seen him, here's Albert who's visiting us right now for Christmas. Albert is Justine's dog and he's quite reluctant. Hello, Aniti. So he's adjusting, he's missing Justine a lot and Nico, his daddy and his autres parents, but he's gonna stay with his uncles and he'll be totally fine for Christmas. And Toto is just sleeping here. Hey baby, bonjour ma beauté. Now you've met all the Château doggies. I've also prepared things to already put down, like tablecloths and things like this, because we need to prepare, but the weather is really hideous right now and I'm hoping it will change and it will get a bit better, but we'll see. Look at that, it's quite grey. I'm sitting down for a moment. But one of my very personal goals is actually reaching the level of A2 in French. I have quite a good level, I would say, an A1, and I'm kind of repeating still stuff from A1 just to recap it and to understand it even better and to really implement it much more in my everyday speaking. But I think I would really love to reach the A2 level because I'm planning eventually to get the French citizenship. I can only apply after 5 years of living here, although I'm a European citizen, and it works with both of my other citizenships. I know, I'm collecting citizenships, am I? I'm collecting passports. So, yeah, I don't have a Polish passport, though. I would have to apply for a Polish passport if I wanted one, but I'm a Polish citizen still officially. I'm a German citizen, obviously, and I will want to apply for French citizenship because in the long run, it will make things so much easier, but that's in 3 years from now. So that's kind of like on my long-term goals to get my French to a very good standard, just like my English. I mean, I would love if I could speak as freely in French as I can in English. And don't get me wrong, I feel more and more confident. I still do mistakes and everything, but I feel more and more confident speaking about different things, and Alexi and me mostly speak French together as well. So that's a really good thing, but it's not like my English, not at all. And once I've got this down, I'd also like to concentrate on my Polish a bit, maybe listen to a bit more Polish podcasts and things like this, because I really feel that my Polish is kind of fading. I'm just losing vocabulary. I mean, it's normal. It's nothing I use. I don't even speak Polish with my parents. I speak German with them. So that's kind of one of the very personal goals for me. And then I also have sort of dancing goals, I have to say, where I really want the festival to be established, and I really want to find funding opportunities for the festival and trying to understand funding in France really deeply so that I can apply for money. And I've started this by actually sending out some emails and having a meeting set up for January with the department's cultural bureau. So things are moving, and I'd really like to organize a Christmas show for the next year for kids, as a family show sort of, you know? So I would love to do that. I would love to be able to do that, but for this also I need not only to source money, but I also need to source performers, or ask all my friends if they have time, if they'd be willing to do something like that and do a weekend of performances for kids and their parents. That would be kind of the ultimate goal. And very personally, I would also like to find some ways to relax a bit better, you know? Find ways not to stress about things too much. Because that's what I do. I stress a lot. I'm a very stressed person. I stress about the littlest things. I stress even if I have to go somewhere and buy something, and it doesn't have to necessarily do even with the language, because I do stress in all other languages as well, having to ask people about something, or like, you know, I think I'm still thinking that I'm too important somehow in my mind, you know. I just have to lose this importance for myself. I just have to be like, you know, people are occupied with themselves. They're not gonna judge me. They're not gonna be mean to me. And it's gonna be fine. And I really want to learn that and implement that for 2025. Look at all of the babies sleeping. They're so cute. Yes, you are. Besides my YouTube goals, I also have Substack goals, my newsletter. I would love to expand my newsletter more and have more people read it. So if you haven't signed up for that, please sign up. And I've also seen that most people who watch my videos actually aren't subscribed to me. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, then please do so. You can help me immensely with that and with your views and everything. And also, if you find any of my videos helpful for others, please share them. That would be fantastic. I didn't show you yet. We're upstairs. I found this really cute. Isn't that cute? It's like broad stripes sheets for my bed. Let's make the bed quickly. Because just in case people want to see all the rooms, just want everything to be tidy and nice. All the kids have decided to join me. One of my Château goals would actually be to finally clear out the barn completely and start renovations there and put at least a floor in there so that I can use it already in the warmer months, and maybe even find another solution for the doors, and also switching up the upstairs. And this is going to be a huge project because I want to have this space as my living room, and the next door space I want as my bedroom. And I would like to open up big doors here. I'm gonna show you from further away. So what I'd like to do is like open up a big double door here, either sliding with putting up another wall in between so that it's also a bit more soundproof in between in case I have someone staying here, because I would like to put a sleeping couch in here so that I can still use it. For example, when I have yoga retreats, the yoga teacher could be here and use this as a guest room eventually, and I would still have my bedroom. And like this, I have the whole kind of défilé back, and because this is what I'm kind of missing in this place, that there's no real feeling of défilé, and I really love this if rooms go into one another. And I want to open up another door back there in the other room that goes straight into the corridor to have access to the corridor there, and actually close up the door in the back there, that there's no access from that room into the hallway, into the main hallway where the staircase is. But yeah, it's very ambitious, so I'm kind of holding off on this, you know. I'm gonna do it step by step and as much as I can, but that's kind of all the things that I have in the back of my mind. Eventually I will also have to tackle the roof, which we will have to do, but probably I will have to save up to actually get someone professional doing it. Next year also what's going to happen is I'm going to change those windows up here. So 6th of January we're changing the windows downstairs, and then downstairs the Château will have all new double glazed windows, which are in an old style made by the people who made my door, who have a lot of expertise in old buildings. And the same thing will happen up here. We will have new double glazed windows, and probably I hope that it will be much warmer then. Alrighty, so I already had prepared the steam cleaner to clean up here, and this is what I'll do right now. I'll take some time to clean the bathroom a bit at least, to get, you know, some kind of feeling of cleanliness. And also if people want to see it. And then we also need to clear out the cardboard box that the monitor came in. Not really sure if I should still keep it as long as there's guarantee on it. Maybe I'll do that. That's totally something my parents do. They also keep everything like this, just to make sure, you know, in case you need to return it. And in France, it's even worse, because in France, usually you can't really return stuff if it's not in its original packaging. They're really odd with this. I'm always trying to keep, at least for the length of the warranty, which is 2 years in France. So I always try to keep the cardboard boxes of things that are like precious, like the electronics and things like this, that cost a bit more money, in case I should be sending them back. It's better to have the original packaging, and I can just store this in the garage. So let's take out the vacuum, which is in here. And the bathroom is squeaky clean again. I love this steam cleaner, it's so cool. Everything's so clean now. I love it. Okay, so now on to decorating outside. It looks a bit scary outside. Alexi just went out to get branches, but I don't know if you can see well. It's quite windy now, wind has picked up again. But let me show you, I'm in the middle of just preparing the cidre chaud. So in here is the vin chaud. Here I'll make the cidre chaud. And here is the chocolat chaud. And in case you didn't know, the chocolat chaud in France is really made with real chocolate. So I really put in real chocolate with my cashew milk, made 1.5 liters of my own cashew milk and melted chocolate into it. So it's really rich. I'm just gonna serve it in a thermos here, because that's the easiest way. And for the cidre chaud, I just bought, I'm sorry for everyone from Normandy, but I bought cidre breton, because there's also an ongoing fight about who does the best cidre, and butter, Normandy or Bretagne. But Bretagne is just a bit closer to us, that's why I decided to go for breton. And I'm just gonna add some apples, slice some apples in, and also some cinnamon sticks. And that's it. And then we'll just try to keep it warm until everybody comes. It is almost 1 o'clock. Everybody's supposed to come. We said from 4 o'clock. So let's see when people start coming. We still need to decorate outside. So once Alexi's back, we'll start decorating outside. Oh gosh, you guys, we've just been hit by such hideous rain. But look, we prepared this. This looks really cute with the branches. And this table will be set up for all the food. And then we have another table for all the drinks. I told you already that I wanted to cover up this one with a white cloth. Did that. And there's the Christmas trees, and we put some more lights everywhere. So I think it's gonna be cute. I hope so. I hope that people will like it. Anity? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? The kids are going wild as well. Toto is back there. We have just finished and we are making everyone sleep. And good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Tout le monde. Good morning. It's the morning after. I didn't record much. I just let out the little babies. Oh, you guys, I have such a headache. We drank so much. We ended up being outside for most of the time. We lit a fire in a little fire pit I have. It was so nice. So many people came. But yeah, with everything going on, I just couldn't film much, so I'm really sorry. But yeah, I think we've come to the end of this goal video. I hope you got some more insight into my personal goals, into my YouTube goals, and I will talk to you in the new year. All that is left to say, I wish you a wonderful start into the new year and all the very best for you and your family and people who you care about, and I will talk to you on the 5th of January on our new Sunday schedule. À bientôt et au revoir. Bisous and bye.